24 years in real estate. When I hear the words unique property in a unique neighborhood, I am generally speaking unimpressed. However, this time it's a little bit different. We're gonna scope out this home back here, which is listed over $1 million. I'd love to hear in the comments what your exact guess is on the listing price for this home, the asking price for this home. We are in Milford, Michigan. We are in the Old Valley neighborhood, which is fantastic. Why is this fantastic and unique? These lots are between 3 and 4 acres. I mean, take a look down the road, guys. Look at, you can't even see your neighbor in this direction, and you can barely see your neighbor in this direction. This home is on almost 4 acres. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and there's even a log cabin, and that's one of the things that makes it unique. Let's start from the air, and then we'll go on around the outside of the house, and then the inside where we've got a redone kitchen, which is very tastefully done, up next. Here we go. All right, so those aerial views were stunning, and the woods and I know it's like we're deep in fall, we're almost in winter, but the woods in the spring and the summer is fantastic here. It fills in gorgeously. I've got some photos of that we're gonna put up as well. Now, we're gonna walk around the outside, we're gonna scope out that log cabin, we're gonna get through the inside of this magnificent Milford home. Let's get moving. If this is your first time here, my name is Mike Perna. I'm a local real estate agent. I'd be honored to get the call to help you and your family find your next home or sell your current one. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of noise as well because the neighbors next door are taking out a couple of trees, which is a good time of year to do that. But it does not help us with the video, and that's okay. Okay, so first, let's take a look just right at the front elevation of the home, which is nice. And as you could probably tell with the slope away, we are gonna get to a walkout basement, which is pretty cool. So we've got a patio and a deck back there. We're gonna get there. Yeah, those guys are really going to town next door on that tree. We might even get them in some of the video. That might just happen. Now, part of the beauty of this home specifically is, I mean, you can find a McMansion, you can find a large house anywhere, but a large house with a wooded lot that's almost 4 acres, that's hard to come by in Metro Detroit. All right, so we've got a 3-car garage, as I would have expected, nothing less. Okay, here is a cool upgrade right there. So these guys took the time and the very large expense to put in a whole house generator. These things are actually really cool, and they are not cheap. My father used to install these he's a master electrician, and he used to install these quite often. These can range anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000. Now, this isn't one of those where like you roll it out and then you hook it up and then you throw some gas in it because through some sort of a separate container. This one is actually hardwired into the house. So if the house goes out, as they do here in Milford, then that thing's gonna kick on right away, so you've got no loss of power, which means that your groceries and everything else will be just fine. Your hot water tank is working, your furnace is working, life is good. Okay, so here's the back elevation of the house. A lot of windows, letting in a lot of light, which is great. And it's even better because you're not on top of your neighbors, so you've got a lot of privacy. A lot of privacy. Is that a wood cabin I see back there? Why, yes it is. Let's scope it out. Okay, so this is actually all part of the property, which is very cool. You've got this little walking path here, and then you've got kind of like a veranda way in the back. We're gonna get there too. Okay, so I've got keys. We're gonna see if I've got the right key to actually go in. I'm not entirely sure, just being completely candid. Okay, so that's definitely not the right way because that one's barred off a little bit. Yeah, so my agent on my team that has this property that they're representing the seller on, he told me at our meeting, hey, this is an actual unique property. You're gonna like this one, Mike, when you go and do the video. And he's right. Okay, so what do we got? Oh my gosh, look at all this extra storage. Is there electricity? Oh, they ran the electricity. Look at how far away the house is. And they ran the electricity all the way out here, which is very cool and also very expensive. Okay, there's your big boy John Deere, which you will definitely need. Okay, and this is actually a relatively new looking log cabin. This is interesting. This is great for storage, great extra storage for just outside stuff like this, or the monster snow blower or snow thrower, or whatever you want to call it. And here are the doors that get the bigger things in and out, which is nice. Not gonna lie, guys, was not expecting that. Whoop, let's get the lights off. Oh, there's exterior lights too. I should have known that there was electricity. Oh, let me pull that shut. There we go. Sorry about that jiggering around a little bit, guys. Okay. And then this over here is very cool. Like, just look at that picturesque landscape and picture this in the spring or the summer when all the trees are all completely filled in. That's awesome. Oh, and check out the neighbors there. We got like a tree house or a tree fort. Oh, that's cool for the kiddos. Oops. I wanted to zoom in. Let's try zooming in. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. I'm down with it. I like it. Oh, I wonder what that is over there. Looks almost like a chicken coop. I don't think it is. Another unexpected thing. They've got their own pond. This is cool. Who knew? Thank you to Hugh on my team for not telling me about any of this cool stuff. And just saying, hey, you'll be surprised. All right, so there's a fire pit here. They've got a little bit of a gazebo type thing here overlooking the pond, which is cool. Okay, so one of the things that happens with ponds like these that are more stagnant is it can breed a lot of flies and a lot of mosquitoes and things like that. However, what these guys did, and look at that, they ran the electricity all the way down here. They've got a floodlight. I can see there, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see the piping. What they did was they put a fountain in. Yep, you can see it. You can see the piping right there. They put a fountain in so the water continuously moves, avoiding the trap of the mosquitoes and the flies and the bugs and all of those things. And that's great. Nice stones to sit on. Wow, this is a cool property. Was 100% not expecting this. Oh, and they've got a bit of a garden back here. That's what that is. I was thinking chicken coop is a garden. And they raised it, as you can see here, and they gated it because there are a lot of deer in Milford. A lot of deer. And that's the last thing you want, is to grow some tomatoes or whatnot and then just have them eaten. Take a little bit of a walk around all the way to the back of the property, which is right up here, and then we'll look back. So, funny enough, a couple of months ago, I was driving through the area, and I've never seen this before. I literally saw a deer jump out into the road, and then it jumped, and there was a Jeep that was oncoming towards me. Like a Jeep was going towards me as I was going down the road, and it jumped onto the top of the Jeep and then jumped off the Jeep. And I looked at the driver, and they were as bewildered as I was. Like, we're both staring at each other through the windshield as we're going towards each other. We both slowed down dramatically, just thinking, like, did that really happen? Oh my gosh, did that actually happen? And we decided it did because, well, you can see the dent in the roof. Okay, so this leads back to a non-neighborhood road. So this is the back of the property. Look how far back we are. Oh my gosh, look at that. With the pond, the sitting area, the wood cabin, the house itself, and the place, the garden. This is a truly huge and unique property. Whew, this is gonna take me a minute to get all the way back to the house. Well, on the way back, this is actually our second large home in Milford that I'm shooting. The first one was a $1.9 million one. If you've seen it, you know. That one got around 20,000 views, a little bit more than that actually, as it's continuing to climb. This one I'm anticipating to get similar amount of views actually, because these unique properties are very cool. Okay, that is not a real goose. I honestly thought it was when I first was starting to walk back up. Well, I saw it. Oop, let me zoom in. Yeah, guys, that's not real. That's cool though. That's cool. God, I can still hear him going after those trees. I will say Milford is one of my favorite towns. It's a very small town. So there's Milford and then Milford Township. The downtown itself is comprised of around 100 stores and restaurants. It's really cool to walk through. Proving Grounds Coffee is one of my favorite coffee shops in Metro Detroit, period. Their coffee is great. They've got Sayulitas, which is one of my top 3 or 4 favorite Mexican restaurants. They do a great job every year with their fairs and festivals, and with the kids. So going into winter, which is what we're doing right now, after Thanksgiving, they're going to literally, like the businesses are literally going to take wrapping paper. They're going to wrap up their stores and windows. And then one night, a Friday night, all the kids will be out there and literally they're going to unwrap the stores like their presents. And then kids, of course, get treats and fun things. And there's music and bands and all the cool things that happen during that event. I cannot remember the name of the event off the top of my head. I go just about every year. It's actually a really cool thing. I really enjoy it. So Milford itself has a little bit shy of 8,000 residents. The old adage is, once you move to Milford, you never go away, because people here literally move in and they stay forever. This home specifically is located a little under 4 miles out from the downtown area, and then it's about 3 miles away from the General Motors Proving Grounds, which they open up on occasion so people can come in, see the prototype cars, see them on the tracks. You know, they run Corvettes out and everything like that, which is actually really cool. All right, we're back towards the front. Let's get into the house itself. Yeah. And also, while we're walking, let's put up the niche score for the Huron Valley School District, which is where this home is located. Because Huron Valley schools, there are a lot of parents that have left very good reviews for, and that's definitely a drawing feature to this home in this area, is the Huron Valley School District. I'm not gonna say it's the right district for you or your family, but I will at least get the niche.com score up here so you can see for yourself what people have to say about it, how it's ranked. Okay, so walking into the home, I'm gonna walk back down so you can kind of get a better look. Okay, nice doors. Good job with the doors. Ooh, I'm actually a little winded. Go figure. Okay, so when you first walk in the home, you've got the staircase leading to the upstairs, curved, which is very cool. Nice chandelier. Good job on that one. You go straight to the kitchen. Well, we're not going there first. We're going here first. So this is the living room, which is very cool. So they did a peaked roof here with a chandelier and additional recessed lights. And if you've seen my videos, you know how much I love recessed lighting. If you know, you know. Can I turn them on? Yes. And then I've got a natural, not a gas fireplace. So there's been this movement lately to go back to natural fireplaces from gas. And honestly, I like them because I personally like natural fireplaces over gas. I mean, I know gas is a lot easier to use, but there's just something about a natural fireplace. Oh, nice windows. Good job. So really nice wood windows. Wood windows do require a little bit of maintenance, just putting this out there, but they're beautiful, that's for sure. And they did a wet bar over here. Newer cabinetry, newer countertop. Again, nice job. And they've got recessed lighting over the bar. Nice countertop. Good job. So they did go with a thicker than normal granite, which is nice. And then they had a, looks like a cutting board or serving board made out of the same stuff that's very thin, which is very cool. You definitely want to go within with something you got to carry around. All right, so there's a 3-season sunroom. It's a 4-season. They actually heated it. Look at that. A 4-season sunroom here, which is a great spot, especially with the way the house is facing. It's a great spot in the afternoon to read a book in. Okay, what do these do? Oh, no kidding. That's what those are. Okay, so check this out, guys. Whoa. So it's like a whole house kind of a protection system that comes down over the windows. So if you go for an extended period of time, because this home is more remote, you don't have to worry about it because the steel will actually protect the house and the windows and everything else from somebody breaking in. And then there we go. Now it's rolling back up. That's very cool. And again, they use the words unique home. They nailed it. Let's open that so you can kind of get a better sense of this thing going up and down. Gosh, that's a security feature I haven't seen in a home in a long time. Whoop. There we go. I should have probably waited a few seconds for that to roll up. And then you've got a nice sized deck, about a 20 by 30 it looks like. And again, overlooking the yard, and you cannot see the neighbors at all. So you're sitting on this deck, you are in complete privacy, which is very cool. Whoops, I didn't want to zoom in. want to move my camera. There we go. So there's the deck. Very cool, very cool. And then the deck has a walk down. Yep, there's a little landing pad right there with a couple of benches. And then of course to the downstairs where the walkout basement is. Wow, just get a look at the beauty and the nature. That's amazing. Okay, okay. Man, that security system is a thing. Wow. It's also very cool. I respect and appreciate someone who wants to keep their family safe like that. And their property, of course. Okay. All right, so again, we're in the living area. Nice living area. Okay, now we're gonna actually go into the kitchen. So they did a really nice job redoing this kitchen. Let's get a shot from way over here, kind of get a size and the feel of how big it is. Like they've got a double island, which is cool, but then they've got this side serving station as well, which, I mean, to fit both of these in here and still have a really nice large table and walking path, this kitchen's huge. And there is electrical here, so you can actually use utensils and whatnot in it. All right, so there's the convection oven right there. There's a warming tray. Wow, these guys really went above and beyond with this thing, didn't they? Nice gray cabinetry, and the gray with the steel bar look does go well. Again, with the thicker than normal, this is quartz actually, and then nice chic backsplash. Let's get more of a total view of that. Stainless appliances, of course, and they did the farmer's basin type of a sink, which is cool. Good job, guys, good job. Okay, so built-in range here, and then they've got the built-in oven over there, which is a great way to do it. It's also great because then you get that extra storage right there under the stove that you can put your more used pots and pans in. Okay. Refrigerator. Oh yeah, and there is more house this way. And then what's in here? Oh yeah, the pantry, of course. That's a big pantry. That is a big, big pantry. Okay, let's get a view of the kitchen from this way so you can kind of see the views and everything. Yeah, that's nice. All right, continuing on through the rest of the house. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going this way. Oh, I do wanna show one thing. Let's look at this oven real quick. Yeah, so that's an extra wide oven they put in. So you can fit regular size baking pans. I have made that mistake before where in a house I have regular size baking pans, right? But they don't fit in, so you have to actually get shorter ones for a lot of the wall built-in ones. Good move, guys, good move. Way to not spare an expense. Okay, so we've got an office over here with some nice wainscoting. Did a good job with that. So the wainscoting here, and then of course you got nice trim molding. Lots of light in this room. Good job. And of course lots of light outside, coming in from the outside. I didn't even need to turn the lights on, to be honest. Okay. So we're going. And then next up I've got over here the half bathroom on the main floor. Whoa. Come on, Osmo, work with me here. Stop moving around. Good job. Okay, so I've got the bathroom. So this was recently redone as well with all new cabinetry. There's spot for toiletries there, which is great. Of course, there's a toilet, of course. And then again, nice height on this. They did a good job with going with a slightly taller than normal cabinet, which I like because then you're not bending over as much if you're washing your hands or washing your face. All right, here's the first floor laundry, which is a very large laundry room. We're out the lights, which is way over here. There we go. Very large laundry room, and it's got two doors. So there's one door that goes outside to the front, and then one door that goes into the garage. Let's go in the garage. And then, as anticipated, a large, extra deep 3-car garage. Nice. Nice. Okay. Cool. That's exactly what I thought it would be. All right, continuing our tour of the home. Okay, so over here, Let me turn these lights off. Over here, we've got an office with built-ins, which is very cool. Okay, some recessed lighting up there. The desk itself is, of course, not built in. However, and then let's see if I can close that door so I can hit the light. There we go. With a little bit of a chandelier, and then built-in bookcases and storage, which is very cool. Oh, another built-in over here on this side, too. Good job on the molding and trim, guys. Good job on the molding and trim. Okay, and then we went with a little bit of unique carpet, which is cool. Always like that. Okay. Oh yeah, and there's the actual land itself right there. I know it's a little hard to see, but you've got Maple Road way back at the end of the property there. Oh, that's nifty. Cumberland Ridge. Okay. And that brings us back to the front of the house. So let's head upstairs. We're going to scope out the bedrooms, the master, and then the basement. Nice railing and banister too. Did a good job with that. And it's very solid. Much more solid than what I would have expected. Okay. So I've got bedroom number 1 here. Overhead light, of course. Wired for cable TV. And then there's your closet. Let's take a look inside. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought. That's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. No kidding. Huh. That's bigger than almost all 3 of my bedroom closets combined. Okay, bedroom number 2 of 4. Are we gonna get that big closet again? Yeah, we are actually. Okay, so there's the big closet. Now check this out. There's a punch out that goes into the master bedroom closet. So they extended the closet to make it bigger for the master bedroom and connected this room into the master bedroom. So not only could it be a bedroom, a 4th bedroom for a kid, it could be a sitting room off the master. So you've got more of a master suite, which is actually very cool. So we're gonna go down this way and scope that out. Okay, so here's the master, which is huge. King size bed with 2 large nightstands. Like that's a very, very wide room, which is cool. And then over on this side, you've got lighting on the wall off the top. And then again, a second natural fireplace, which is very cool. That's gotta be nice in the wintertime just to have a natural fireplace in the master bedroom. Let's scope out these views. You can see the whole property from here. Like there's the log cabin right there. There's the pond way back there. And then there's that light post that's right there that they ran the electrical out to. They ran electrical all over this property. Like it's a lot of electrical. Huh, is this gonna be a small bathroom? We shall see. No, it is not. It's a very large bathroom. Okay, was not expecting it to be that big. Wow, okay. Just turn everything on. Okay, love the double sinks. That's good. Double vanity is necessary. New cabinetry, new countertop. Oh, new mirrors. That's cool. Jetted tub. And actually a little sitting spot where you can just look out the window if you want to in your own bathroom, which is pretty cool. They actually do not have blinds on the windows because that is how private this place is. You don't actually need blinds on the windows in the bathroom, which is so nuts. Living in Royal Oak, we are definitely not used to that. We're used to just being right on top of each other. Okay, rain shower. Again, redone with new tile. Oh, and side jets. All right, let's get in here. Let's actually take a look on the inside here. So I've got a jet there. I've got a jet there. I've got the handheld that's adjustable. I've got the rain shower. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 controls to control all of it. And then the main control for the heat and the pressure. That's incredible. Good job, guys. Oh, and there's a fan inside the shower in addition to the fan that's here, which is very cool. Toilet area. That's a toilet. It's good. We're good. And then I'm not sure exactly what these do. What do we got? Oh, that's the fan and the light for inside the shower. Got it. Okay, so there's a second bank of controls in addition to the first bank, which there are a lot of. That's very cool. That's very cool. Okay, now let's go to the second bathroom. So this bathroom services that very first bedroom that we saw, and there's actually a door making it somewhat of a princess suite, like kind of a fake princess suite. There we go. Okay. So there are 2 spots for 2 because it serves 2 bathrooms, of course. Well, that makes perfect sense. Toilet, shower tub. Oh, good tile work. Good tile work. Okay, so let's knock that light off, and then connect it to this bedroom here, which is very cool. Oh, there's a light up here. 2 lights up there. Was not expecting that. But I like the cutout because it looks great from the outside with the elevation, number 1. And then number 2, oh, look at that. Look at that built in right there. Was not expecting that either, with another light on it. Great spot. Oh, wait. Now I gotta look. Oh, great spot for extra blankets and everything. Somebody designed this home very custom. Somebody took a nice floor plan and said, that's a nice floor plan, but let's change this, and this, because that suits our life, which is good because for the most part, if it suits one person, it suits many people. So a lot of these little custom features and add-ons are very cool. I do actually really appreciate that log cabin on the outside because with a 3-car garage, you can actually fit 3 cars into it if you need to, especially if you have like a teenager or something where you have that 3rd car. Now we're gonna go to the basement. And yet you can have the John Deere way the heck out into that log cabin and you don't need to use up additional spots or spaces in the garage, which is very cool. Okay, extra tall basement. You know I always appreciate that. Okay. Okay, unfinished basement, but not unhomely either. They did a good job with taking the ceiling to black, adding some extra lights in. Oh yeah. All right, so partially finished. Never mind, I take that back. It's partially finished. Real nice walkout. Good views as always. And then over here they did the second kitchen, which is very cool. Get some lights on. You know, I bet those were the cabinets that were upstairs originally, which makes sense as to why they changed them because they're a little on the dated side. And for a basement, they're actually quite perfect. They work just fine in a basement. Let's see. Boom. Okay. So what's behind door number, well, it's the first door, so door number 1. Is there a light in here? Maybe, I hope. Well, I see that there is a light. Oh, there's a bathroom down here. There we go. Ah, there's a light switch. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a lot of light down here. Okay, that's better. All right, so great storage down here. Huge Bradford White hot water tank. That's cool. Don't mind a Bradford White hot water tank, that's for sure. 2 electrical panels. And one thing I want to note is on this panel, they've got the generator actually hooked up to it right there. There's the main line in, there's the generator. And then on the second panel, I'm guessing that services everything on the outside of the house. Oh, that's interesting. There's still spots left on the panel. For as big of a home as this is, there's still spots left on the panel. Yep, and there's the connection in with the generators, or with the generator, not generators plural. Very cool storage space. What's over here? There's your water softeners. Oh, this is a nice system. Oh, that's why there's no real staining anywhere on any of the sinks. Okay, so one of the problems that you get with well water in a lot of cases is the iron in it will stay in the outside of the house through the sprinkler system and then also inside the house in the sinks and the toilets and the tubs. If you actually have a average water softener, that's going to be a problem. If you have a upscale water softener like this one, that will take care of the problem. Very cool. Very cool. That is actually an item that I feel like is a good purchase and good to spend money on. Okay, so there's a full bathroom down here. Nope. What's back there? Oh, more storage. Cool. Okay. And then a shower back here. I did not turn all the lights on. I probably should have. Okay. So let's get that light off. Let's get that light off. And then also this is on a septic tank, which I'm guessing is in the back. If I were gonna make a guess, and of course I'd have to look at the survey on it, but there's probably a cap way out there, sort of out to the left. And the reason why I say out to the left is because they built the cabin there and you can't build anything on top of a septic field. So I'm guessing that the fields and tanks are over here. And septics last a long time. They can go literally forever as long as you maintain them properly. Problem is, a lot of people don't know how to maintain a septic field or a septic tank. And then another storage area and a very large, newer furnace. Oh, look at that air cleaner on there. That's nice. It's a built for high efficiency air cleaner, as it should be. As it should be. Okay guys, we just walked through this custom Milford home on almost 4 acres. Very cool property. Also, if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, because we drop videos not only about houses, but about all of the metro areas and then all the happenings going on in Metro Detroit. So stay up to date through that. My name is Mike Perna. Thank you for riding along with me on this gorgeous, over $1 million custom home in Milford, Michigan, on almost 4 acres with a log cabin and, of course, the pond. See you in the next video.